Now facing the fall, we now know how many Duval County students are exempt from wearing face masks. The district's new mask mandate kicked in Tuesday and allowed students to opt out with a form from a healthcare provider. Well, today we learned only a couple hundred students have that exemption. News4JAX reporter Joe McLean is live at Seabreeze Elementary School in Jacksonville Beach. And Joe, what do we know about opt-outs there?
Well, this school has the highest percentage of students who have opted out of that mask rule. 16 students here out of 490. That works out to about 3.3% of students working here. That's the highest percentage of all Duval County public schools. But I'll tell you, the vast majority of schools in the district have 0 students opting out. Duval County families have had 2 weeks to fill out paperwork for their students to opt out of Duval County Public Schools' mask policy. On Tuesday, the policy was updated from allowing parents to exempt their students to the district requiring a licensed healthcare provider to sign off that the student has a medical, physical, or psychological condition that prevents them from wearing a mask safely. According to the district, 206 students have received that medical exemption. That's out of more than 100,000 students across DCPS. Before the medical opt-out rule was in place, more than 9,600 students had been opted out by their parents. Pediatrician Dr. Jeffrey Goldhagen said he's not surprised by the difference in the number of opt-outs now.
But what it does demonstrate is, in fact, that there are relatively few reasons why a child would need a medical opt-out. So the data is really very clear.
Few reasons, but not none. Goldhagen said autism, language processing disorders, mental or behavioral health issues, and even pulmonary problems are valid reasons for a child to opt out.
So there are some really very concrete reasons why a child might need an opt-out. It is not because they're having headaches, and it is not because of tooth decay.
Of the district's 165 public school campuses, 112 schools have no opt-outs at all, while only 5 schools have more than 10. The 3 schools with the highest percentages of students opting out are all at the beaches: Seabreeze, Neptune Beach, and Atlantic Beach elementary schools. But even at these schools, roughly 97% of the students are not under a medical opt-out from masking. Now, while we said 206 students have opted out, that doesn't necessarily mean that all the rest are wearing masks every day. We've asked the district for the number of students who have been disciplined for breaking the rule. We'll let you know when we get that information. Meanwhile, if you want to take a look and see the number of opt-outs at your child's school in Duval County, we have all that information laid out inside this story on news4jax.com. Reporting live, I'm Joe McLean, Channel 4, the local station.